Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to learn some ways to practice our multiplication facts. If I could just get one point across to the children of the world, it would be memorize your multiplication facts, because every grade is going to get harder if you don't know them. So there's some fun ways that we can practice, and today we're going to practice with dice. So 2 dice are going to be thrown, and you need to see if you can shout out the answer to the multiplication problem before I write the equation. So let's see if you can beat me. All you have to do is shout out the answer, and I have to write the whole equation. So let's see if you can get the answer before I'm finished with the equation. All right, we're going to start out pretty easy with just easy numbers. All right, here we go. Ready? 2 times 1 is 2. Did you beat me? Okay, let's start again. 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, ready? 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, here we go. 1 times 1 is 1. All right, those were pretty easy. So if we want to make it harder, we can use 3 dice. Let's try that. 3 times 4 times 6. This is the associative property, by the way. I'm going to go with 12 times 6 equals 72. All right, did you beat me? You might need paper for this one. Okay, 2 times 6 times 2. 12 times 2 equals 24. Okay, I'll try a couple more like this. Okay. 2 times 2 times 5. 4 times 5 equals 20. Let's do one more with the 3 dice. Okay. 6 times 3 times 5. Okay, 6 times 15 equals, now how do you think you could do that? You could think 6 times 10 is 60, 6 times 5 is 30. Put that together and you get 90. All right, now we're going to roll harder dice. We're going to roll 1 hard dice with 1 of the easier dice. So let's see. Okay, 14 times 3. Okay, how are you going to do that? We could add 14 plus 14 plus 14, but that's not really practicing our multiplication. So the best thing to do is to use the distributive property. You could break the 14 down into 10 and 4. So I can think, well, 10 times 3 equals 30, and 4 times 3 equals 12, and together that would be 42. And see if you could do that in your head. Practice, you'll get better and better. Let's try again. Okay, 6 times 5 equals 30. Okay. 1 times 11 equals 11. Six times 9 equals 54. 6 times 5 equals 30. 2 times 2 equals 4. Okay, now we're going to try with 2 hard dice. 10 times 2 equals 20. 8 times 4 equals 32. 5 times 18. Okay, that's another one where we're going to have to use the distributive property. So think in your head, that's 10 plus 8. You know, 5 and 10 is 50. You know, 5 times 8 is 40. So that's 90. 5 times 18 equals 90. 16 times 7. All right, 10 times 7 is 70. 6 times 7 is 42. So 112. Six times 2 equals 12. 10 times 3 equals 30. 5 times 19 equals, okay, 5 times 10 is 50, 5 times 9 is 45, 95. 5 times 19 equals 95. Okay, that's all we're going to practice with dice. And just a minute, we're going to practice with playing cards. That's the end of our practice with dice. Remember to practice your facts, and remember, I level you and I level math.